evening. Welcome along to the class today. If you were with me this morning, welcome back again. And if you were not with me this morning, well, welcome to the first class of today for you guys. So let's get into our moves. We're going to just do a little bit of everything today, bits and pieces. So let's see how we go. So spread our toes and have your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Shoulders down away from your ears. Your hands come onto your lower abs. Now take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Keep the shoulders down. So in through the nose. When you're breathing out, you're feeling your stomach move in towards the spine. And again, breath in and sighing out. Hands a bit higher. Breath in and sighing out. Do one more like that. Breath in. As you sigh out, your arms come down. Inhale, arms lift up. Sighing out, we take them to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Come up onto the balls of the feet and stay lifted. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then we're going to bend the knees, arms are coming down your heels. Stay lifted, your knees are forward facing. Inhale, arms up. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing on out. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down that fraction more again. We'll go again, please. So a couple more like that. Just remember each time you're breathing out for the stomach muscles to move in. The girls are upstairs. They should be in the bath, but I hear pitter-patter of feet moving around. So I'm hoping Anna's not going to come down soon. She just went up. Come on down. Just one more, please. So inhale, lift. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, lift. And then come down. Now we're going to do a balance in a moment, but what we're going to do to start with is we're going to do some sun salutations. So I'm just going to move the angle of the mat away. I might just move it back like that a bit. So we're going to start at the top of our mat and we're going to just be moving with the breath. So inhale, arms lift up and you're looking up. Exhale, halve your body, hands come to the side of your feet. You're looking at your knees. Bend the knees if you need to. Right leg lunges back as you inhale and you're lowering your hips down. Now the other leg goes back and you push your hips up high and you use your palms to push yourself towards the thighs. Inhale, come forward to the plank. Belly muscles switch on as you lower your down into the crocodile. Knees can come down if you need. Now push up through strong arms. And you take your toes and flip them over, then push back to your down dog again. Bend the knees deep, stepping your right leg through your hands, inhale. Now the left leg comes in. Inhale, rise tall. And then exhale, your hands come to your side. Let's do that again. So inhale, rising up. Halve your body, exhale. You can bend your knees deep if you need to, but hands on the outside of the feet. Left leg steps back as you inhale, lowering the hips down. Now you're pushing your right leg to the down dog. Come through to the plank, keeping the belly strong, lower and hover down. Pushing up through your arms. Toes flip over, then push back, exhaling. Bending the knees nice and deep. Step the left leg through the hands as you inhale. Now the right leg comes in. Inhale, come tall. Exhale, hands to side. So that's our sequence. We're just doing it 2 more times tonight. Inhale, rising up. We're not doing the fast one. Halve your body, exhaling. Right leg goes back, inhale. It's always good to wear lycra when you're doing sun salutations, pushing back, because the pants are always brighter. Inhale, come through to plank, keeping it switched on as you lower and hover. Pushing up through your arms. Exhaling back down dog. Bend the knees deep, your right leg steps through the hands. Now the left leg comes in. One more time through. Just use the one movement, one breath to get us there. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, half through. Left leg lunges back. Right leg to the down dog. Coming through to the plank. Keep your tummy muscles really strong. Then lower and hover down. Pushing up through the arms. Exhale, back down dog. bending your knees, stepping through with the left leg, and then the right leg comes to join it. Inhale, rise tall, and then hands back to your side. So good job. I'm going to turn the mat again just to come back to the center, and then we'll get into some balancing exercises. So that's a nice way to just warm up the whole body. Hopefully you feel like your heart rate's gone up a little bit. Your boobs might have rushed and pushed around, so get them set back up again. Let's get into our balances. So start by picking up your right foot and connect with your left hip. Then take your arm behind if you want to connect into the inner part of the elbow. Do that. Let's bring the heart rate right back down if it was elevated through that sun salutation sequence. It's a really beautiful way to warm the body up though. And who says sun salutations just for the morning, right? We can salute the sun even when there's no sun. So pick up your knee with the right hand and take the knee out to the side and the left arm goes out. So if you can, pick up the foot as high as you can. And then if you want more, flex your foot and push that foot out to the side. Two more. So bring it on in, lower it down, and we'll change to the other side. So I'm going to pick up the opposite foot, hip and heel together, arm comes around. I went to Bunnings this morning because I had to pick up some pebbles for the garden. And it was not very busy, which was pleasant to see. And I had my girls in their masks, and as we're leaving, one of the security people were like, "So good to see your kids in masks." They're reusable, by the way, so don't worry, I wouldn't put the disposable ones on the kids, or on us for that matter. Like I've said before, thank you Felicity for making our masks, so we can just wash and reuse. So we're going to pick up that knee with the left hand this time. We take it out, right arm goes out to the side, so picking it up. Ooh. When you feel stable, you can flex the foot to pick it up and drive it on out. We're going to do this again at the end, just to test the balance and also the flexibility. Two more. So bring it in, lower it down, and we're going to get into just a couple of different balances. Now I was going to do two different trees, but we won't. We're going to just do a little ballet kick. So in to the front, side, back, and side. So this gets our core activated. Also very good for ankle stability and that leg that's supporting you, because with the movement it has to work harder to keep you up. Side, front, back, and then side. And bring it center. Good job. Other side, let's go. Front, side, back, side. Repeat. Don't know about you, but we did a lot of glutes this morning, and I'm definitely feeling this in my glutes now. We did arms last night, if you were with me. Maybe you're feeling them now. A few more. One more each way. And bring it in. Good job. Bring the arms down, and we'll just get into our tree pose. So right foot along the side of the left leg, opening out your knee, hands to heart, third eye, or we lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. And of course, if you can, eye goes up. Keep driving the knee outward. So I didn't buy enough pebbles, so I have to go back to Bunnings again tomorrow. So frustrating. I thought it would be enough. And I'm like, it doesn't cover it all. And I'm so, actually we're not going back tomorrow. I'm going to go on Friday. A couple more. So Hopefully there'll still be pebbles and hopefully it won't be busy. Bring the arms down, release the foot to the other side, please. No, is it essential? We don't really go anywhere. We haven't done anything, but Bunnings is the one place that I went last week just to pick up a plant for a friend. And then today, that's the only place I've really been, I feel like for months, actually, besides training. That's it. Do 4 more breaths. And this is another balance that we'll do later on. We are going to start on our knees, team. So bring the arms down, release the foot. I'll move the string down a fraction. You can get a drink if you need to. And then we'll come down, please, onto your knees. Won't move it down too much just yet because I want you to be able to see the head as well. Right. So we've got our legs a little bit wider than the hip width distance apart. We'll start with our arms crossed over our chest. I might come forward even more. Exhale, move back. We're keeping our hips forward. I'll show you side on. So you're not bending from your hips, which tends to happen sometimes if you've got a weakened part of your body. So keeping it straight. A couple more like that, and then I'm going to ask you to switch lead arm, just so that each part of your body gets the even workout. So cross the other arm over. We'll keep going. So if you're feeling like your knees are a bit stiff and sore, get a pillow, pop the pillow in, or you can fold your mat a few times. If I didn't change lead arm. It happens. 2 more. We're going to break these up with some waist exercises and come back to these in a moment. So let's bring our weight over our left side more and take your right foot out, and you've got your foot facing forward. So your arms are open wide, and you're just going to be turning your heart open a little bit wider. Stay here. So your heart is going upward rather than down. So your top arm is slightly back of your body, your bottom arm is slightly forward. So if you want more, listen to me, bring your arms up and they're sort of back behind you. If that hurts too much, you can go back to the arms being out wide. Okay, so bring yourselves back in. Legs a bit wider than hip width distance apart again. This time your arms are going to the side. As you move back, the arms are still back past your body slightly. I'll show you what it looks like side on. So keep going at that pace. You see how my arms go back slightly? I'll tell you what I haven't enjoyed about these online classes. I see how low my boobs are when I'm doing things. I'm wearing a bra, it looks like I'm not. What are they going to be like in 10 years or 20 years? That's the bad thing about bigger boobs, they're heavier. They go down low, especially when you're an aerobics instructor and used to jump around so much. Maybe still with my cardio, who knows? Do 4 more. Burning in the arms a bit. 2 to go. Okay, so bring your arms down, weight over onto your right side and your left foot goes out and you have your foot forward facing. Arms are open and then come down. Excited up there, and then open the arms out so your chest goes open just slightly. You guys heard the news about those two selfish little brat 19-year-olds that left Melbourne, not declaring they'd been here via Sydney to go to Queensland, and now they potentially have spread the virus around to so many people. Little brats. Seriously. You don't have words for people like that. It's just so selfish. I just can't believe it. When the rest of us are really trying to do the right thing, and then people like that go out of their way to do the wrong thing, makes no sense. Two more. So bring the arms up. Stay here on this angle. I wonder when the gyms open up if we'll have to wear masks to go to the gym. If they open up, who knows? Two more. Okay, so bring the arms down, bring the leg back to hip width. A bit wider than hip width again, but this time your arms are up. Shoulders stay relaxed, and then move back with the arms. I won't go side on because then you'll just be able to see what I was talking about before. By way of saggy tits. I'm joking, but I'm serious. Keep this going. I'm hoping you're a female out there. You're not a male doing the class. It doesn't matter. I'm sure if you're a male, you've got other saggy things that happens with age, right? I guess we're just going to be grateful that we get older, right? Some people don't have that luxury. Do 4 more, please. Okay, so bring your arms down. Again, we're going to bring our weight over our left side, sorry. So our right foot goes out. You're going to bring your hand onto your right side, and you're going to land your hand down. Now lift the leg up. Take a breath in. I'll just turn your chest forward. Oopsie. And then take your leg back. So you're keeping yourselves with your foot on the same height as your hip. If you're feeling any soreness on your wrist, make a fist, be on the knuckle. Last one. Now listen up, 10. Keeping the flex foot, lower the leg down. Foot stays flexed. Belly keep it braced. Do a few more. Now listen, take the leg back again. So we're just repeating the leg moving back and forth. If you're not knowing where you're meant to be feeling this, it's basically all that circle area around the hip, glute, waist, yeah? Anna didn't sleep today, so she's being a little bit of a brat. I'm getting used to her not having a sleep. It's so much better. We have so much more time in the day to do stuff. Take this back and hold. Now lower the heel. The whole foot, really. It's on that angle. My neck's feeling sore. If yours is too, probably best to take your eye gaze down slightly. Two more. Take this one, hover it down with a pointed toe now, and come onto your fingertips. Lift the arm up, and then lift off. And bring it on in. Hey, great job. Legs a bit wider than hip width, distance apart. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the other side. We will do it. Arms come forward. Move back. Move on back. So we're just finishing off this strong core quad workout here. This is the last lot of these exercises. If you're feeling any soreness in your back, just don't go back as far, please. Hold this one back for me. Bring the elbows back. Stay there. Feel the burn in those quads, right? All right, arms come forward, come on up, and let's take ourselves over on our right side. Left foot out, hand comes down, lift the leg up, move it back. Make sure you turn forward and open. Do that burn here, 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 here. Listen team, lower the leg down and up. They're noisy. I wonder if you can hear them. Can you hear them? Hope not. It's nice though, they're enjoying themselves. Down here in front of the screen, yeah? Take the leg back. They're in front of the screen nearly every class. And actually some of you have commented that you enjoy seeing them. It's like a distraction from the pain that you may or may not be feeling. So that's good. I'm glad they're not too annoying for you guys out there. 2 more. So hold this one back and then lower it down. Yeah, like before, my neck's feeling a little bit sore, so I'm going to look down. Just 2 more. All right, bring it on in. Let's lower yourselves down. Have a seat. Oh, let's give ourselves a bit of a stretch. Okay, so your neck can come over. Then to the other side. And then we're going to take one arm across. They're actually happy squeals, if you can hear that. Ramiro's not too happy with them now though. I haven't changed one. I think he's in the shower. He's just getting out there in the bath. Same room, so it's safe enough for them. And then make sure they don't go under the water. Good age now, really good age. All right, so we're going to do some planks. Let's get them out of the way. And then we're going to come and do some more abs lying on our back. And then we're going to do some back exercises, okay? So I'll just move the angle. And in fact, I might move the screen down a fraction. Let's get our planks going. So you can be on your knees if you need to be, or you can be up on your feet. So we're going to just pull alternating knees. Now listen to the change. Pull one leg in, underneath it you go. Then back to the bend and then push it back. Change sides. So you're pulling it in, you're crossing under, in, and then back. That's the breathing. In, sign out, in. Super strong. Deep core, waist a little bit around your back too. One more each way. All right, onto the elbows. Woo! Super strong ab sequence there, hey? So good, team. Two more. So listen, bring one arm into the center. We're going to turn and stack. Lift the arm up. Now if you can, if you want to, you can be down on your bottom knee if you need to. Move forward and back. Your heel is driving this. Just 4, 3, 2, center. Whew. Hold center. Don't go anywhere. Yes, of course, we're going to do the other side. Let's just take a minute to breathe. Not really a minute, a moment. So to the other side, bring it in, stack first, deep wedge if you feel like you need to, and then heel. Tap it forward and back. Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, center. Let's come. Last time. This is it. Stay strong. Beautiful day it turned out to be in the afternoon, didn't it? So much sun. It was lovely. Lovely for the plants that we've been planting. And for us to get some vitamin D. So knees down, toes together, sit on back. So team, we're going to flip over. We're going to be on our back, do a little bit more abs like I said, and then we'll come back later and work on our back, okay? Because our back definitely needs some attention, especially if you're with me this morning. We did a lot of strong exercises, but not much in the back. So tonight we'll do more back. Basic abdominal strengtheners though, because why? They're just so effective. So we're going to work from the belly up through these exercises. So hold on behind the head, chin tucks into the chest, take a breath to prepare you, rise on up. Inhale, bring it down, exhale and lift it up. So as you're coming up, you're exhaling. Inhale as you bring it down. So feel that burn. As you're coming up, the tummy moves down, yeah? And that's only going to happen if you breathe out. A couple more here. When we're at Bunnings, we also picked up some seeds. Come up as you exhale, so that we're going to grow some more veggies. But we found the garlic chive, which is my favourite. It's a Chinese vegetable, or in Southeast Asia. I'm not sure where it comes from, but they use it a lot in Asian cookery. It's long, it looks like grass. Anyway, so we're going to plant that. It's not the time for it now, but it's one of my favourite vegetables. It's so good. It's like you don't have to put anything, just a tiny bit of salt. It's got such a good flavour, if you know what I'm talking about, the garlic chive. Just mix it with some egg. Delish. Do 4 more. When I went walking with my friend Philip a while back, it was like, these are garlic chives. Like, they're not garlic chives, they're just grass. It looks like grass. He should know better. He's from Southeast Asia, but he's like, oh, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just grass. 2 more. So we're going to go for the really little ones now. So come up to your sticking point as you exhale, centimetre back, and then rise again. We saw him yesterday. He's like, I've had no luck growing them. I'm like, I think you're just growing grass. Anyway, I'm going to test my luck at it, but I'll have to wait another month before I can put them in to grow. In fact, all of them, I say to wait until a bit later in winter. But I just feel like it's a pretty mild winter. I don't know if you feel that too, but we're definitely outdoors a lot. So it mustn't be a bad winter. I don't know, we're usually away, we escape winter a bit. So this is our first kind of full winter stuck in Melbourne. 2 more. By the way, if you think I'm heartless because this is when my daughter and I banged heads through last night's class, don't worry, she's fine. Shoulders relaxed, flex your feet, What we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms out and then bring them back in. Exhale on out. Bring them back in. Levaste cabello?
No,
Two more. No pagas ya, no va a bajar.
pero yo sigo diciendo, entonces papi, pero
Okay, hold it here, breath in. Saluda.
hi,
No se ven.
hi.
So flex your feet and we're just unhinging from your hip. We're going to do a single, single, double. If you don't want to do the double one, just do the singles all the way. It looks like this. Then I do one double. You don't have to do the double. And then I change leg, so the back leg now will lead. Then I get to the double. So single, single, double, front leg leading. Yo hice esto, ¿no? Sí, hace muchísimo tiempo. Puedes hacerlo. Sí. Single, single, back leg leading.
This is something Mummy made a long time ago, a really long time ago.
Double leg now. Single, single, double. We like rainbows.
A lot.
Double, double. So back leg leading now. Single, single, double. So this is pure lower abdominals. If you're feeling it in your legs a bit, that's fine. If you're feeling it in your legs too much, you've got to contract in the belly more. Yeah, single, single, double. Back leg leading, and then we'll do just 2 more rounds through after we finish this round to make it nice and even. Single, single, double. The little one's coming too. The last one. Single, single, double. Hi. ¿No tienes dressing gown puesto? And bring the knees in and just roll yourself. And we're going to get into some backs. Alrighty, so we'll start on all fours. I think that's probably best. Saluda, por favor.
Hi, Molly.
No. No se quiere.
Not
Okay, so we're going to be on all fours here. Shoulders away from the ears. You've got your feet underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. So this is our horse pose. When the words come out, we're going for opposite arm and leg. Doesn't matter which one you go with because you'll do the other one after. So take a breath in and then lift the arm and leg traction. Again. Alma can read a whole book for her sister. It's just wonderful. To the diagonals. Stay there and then lift again. Do 4 more here. So this is working upper and lower back. Okay, straighten it out. Let's lower it down. Just reset if you feel like it's not. I'm not saying no order. Let's take the other leg, the other arm, breath in and then lift up. Perdón? No sé cuántos minutos. 2 minutos?
A la loca, 2 minutos 804.
6, 4. Ok, 16 minutos. 16 minutos. Ya, 6 y 5, ok. 15 minutos. One more. Now go to the diagonal and then lift them off. Keep bracing in. Okay, two. Four more. You're about to hold on. Alright, straighten it out, lower it down. Let's have a quick stretch before we lie onto our tummy to do a little bit more back. Pushing our weight back.
¿Cuántas luces hace usando?
¿Ah?
¿Cuatro?
Sí, necesito las luces también. Come onto our tummies, please. So we've got our feet separated hip width distance apart, cuidado. We've got our arms out in front and then shoulder width apart. Now we're going to just do our Superman, which means that we're going to be lifting our arms and our legs. Let's go. I was right, Superman is this. Let's do it. Let's alternate pulling our weight as we're rising up. What good exercise, are we? So alternate as you lift, you pull one elbow in and change. Aber tu dir bitte deine Ladies, was ist das hier mit Kammer? Keep this going a few more. Tú nunca más bajas sin medias puesto. Está bien, no, that's sucia. Last one. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Yes, it's a good thing that they come down sometimes. We learn some new exercises. So let's go over onto all fours again. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, keep the belly switched on. So we'll just do another exercise up here for the upper and lower back. So again, opposite arm and leg lifting up. Inhale up, exhale diagonal, inhale straight, lower down but don't touch down. And again straight, exhale out. Now ahora pasamos a ensuciar tus manos que deben estar limpias también. ¿Qué más quieres ensuciar? Tus manos y tus pies. Debes tener medias, te dije, después de comenzar a caminar con tus manos. Te va a ensuciar sus pies y sus manos. Do a few more like that. Ana, por lo menos tiene. Vas a leer buen libro. Alright, change sides. Okay, hold it in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale out. Inhale straight. And then bring it in. We always have the bath. And then they get, to the bed, read, get a tea ready. At least Anna had socks on, but Alba didn't have any socks on. And then she started walking on her hands, like on the ground. I'm like, yes, we don't wear shoes in the house. Our house is fairly clean, but still, it's not like clean straight from the bath straight into the bed. A few more times. So that's what I was whinging about, in case you were wondering what I was complaining about. That was my complaints. One more, and then we're going to come onto our tummies again. I like that Superman modification that Alba said. Toes together, knees apart, sit on back. Did you feel it? Just get your feet back to hip width distance apart again. Arms out in front again as well. So this time we're going to do a bit of a seesaw action. So first your legs lift, then they come down, and then your upper body. Legs stay down. Then the legs move up, arms stay down, and then it's the arms. So the key here is to really isolate your body. So do the upper body, then do the lower body. Because it's a skill to be able to do the isolation work too. Right? when we finish these back exercises, I'm just going to give us a couple of stretches before we do our balance to see if that will make us have even more stability and length in our balancing. Do a few more. One more each way. And we'll bring our elbows under for a bit of a stretch here. Just relax your shoulders. Palms are down and you're pulling forward towards the tip of your fingers. And if you want a little bit more intensity, hands underneath the shoulders and push up into a stretch. And then just go for a seated position to do some of our other stretches. So take one leg out in front. The other leg is just out to the side, ignore it. Anywhere along the leg that you can hold on to, let's go for. Weeks just roll around quick, don't they? Don't know if the gyms will be open after the 6-week mark. Let's have to see what keeps happening with the case numbers. Very sad and all the deaths that are occurring, but hopefully the numbers will keep coming down. Hopefully, who knows? Change to the other side, please. It all depends on us, people, right? If we keep doing the right thing, the numbers will come down. And now both legs, if you can, bring them forward. And if you can't reach your feet, if you feel like that's just too much for you tonight, go to anywhere along the legs that you feel that is your level, and then just pull yourself down. So you'll feel this in two places, through the back of the legs, and then again through your lower back. The point is to not lower your upper back down and just have your head touching the knees, right? The other point is to have your back as straight as possible, and just imagine like somebody's got their knee in the lower back, just pushing your back forward. That's the point of this stretch. So let's get into some balance. So make your way up, have a drink of water if you need to. I'm just going to move the screen. And then let's come into some balancing, nice challenging balances, but we've just given our legs a bit of a stretch. So hopefully we'll be able to do them even more intensely and lift our legs up even higher. So right arm out, left arm, right knee, do whichever side you want, and then heel goes out. Two more. Bring it on in, lower it down, switch. Staying here or kicking out. Stretching makes a difference, doesn't it? So bring it on in. Good job, team. Let's step onto that left side. Arms float out and then lift off your right foot. Let's take the arms back. It's like you're doing a bit of a nosedive so you can lift the foot even higher behind you. So what I want you to do in a moment is let your arms come down and keep coming forward until you can touch down with your arms and then lift the leg up higher. You're basically trying to bring your nose close to your knee. So bend that leg to come out of it, and then we're going to change sides. So you'll step onto your right leg, arms float to the side and lift off, and then your arms come back. So again, you're just leading with your head. Keeping the supporting leg as straight. Come down. Ooh, find the mat. And then lift your back leg up as you're trying to bring your knee to the thigh, nose to the knee. And bend in to come out of that. And we'll come up into our tree pose. So you'll hopefully feel a lot more stable than you did at the start. And that's all about working our core. So knee goes out, shoulders stay dropped, hands can be down at your heart, your third eye, or lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. If you can, you're looking up. If it doesn't feel right to look up just yet, please don't feel like you have to. Okay, so gently bring the arms down. Let's change sides. Open it out, bracing the belly. Shoulders dropped. Speaking of those garlic chives, there's these chive cakes which I want to try and make one day. If anyone knows where to find the frozen variety, and if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know where they are, let me know. I'd love to know. They look too complicated to make, so it would be nice to buy them. They're usually in Vietnamese style restaurants. 2 more. So bring the arms down, release that foot to hip width distance apart. Let's just take our head over to one side, hand on to get a little bit of a stretch there. Saturday morning, so join me anytime. Head back up to the centre, just shake it on out. Thank you so much for coming tonight, and I will see you next time. Enjoy your night.